So wonderful, fellow Toastmasters. Today I have an opportunity to be presenting 5 rules of success. How many of you are really excited to really listen to what this 5 rules of success is? Yes, yes. Okay, great. Oh, mashallah. Afaz Jaja, right? How do I pronounce your
Jaji. Yeah. You can call me
Afaz
Jaji.
Jaji? Okay, I will call you Jaji to make it simple.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you for your volunteering on how do I. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. So the screen is visible to all of you.
Yes.
I can see it. Yeah.
Wow, I like the action.
Hey, it's all from you, Toastmaster Imtiaz. Okay, the 5 rules of success is it's all about mindset, and the good thing is that Hope Toastmasters Club, our president always keeps talking about mindset and subconscious mind, and so I know you all are actually very much thorough with what mindset is all about. And today this is about Hope Toastmasters Club. Let me take you through my first slide. Now, how many of you would like to be successful in life? This is the first question. How many of you would
Everyone.
like? Everybody wants to be, right? This is the most important thing. Why I choose, this is my favorite topic. Recent days and recent weeks, I've been presenting in various forums because uh, we all know there is a background noise coming from someone. So if you can,
Why don't we put our mics off? That is better.
yeah, that's better. Yeah. Okay. So today, because everybody is going through a complete shift in terms of what's happening across the globe, and it is most important that if we do not want to experience different shift in terms of what success is all about or the way we work, uh, big things are happening across the globe, and we all know. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I can tell you that every one of us wants to experience more success. And I'm sure Hope Toastmasters Club or everyone in Toastmasters, we are all successful some way or the other. You all agree with me? We are doing our projects, we are doing our preparations, our attending meetings, we are doing that, but we want to experience more success in days to come. Probably 2021, it's going to be a good start for us. So I thought of visiting wherever I go and to give this success formula. And I'm sure I can guarantee you, if you will start adopting to whatever you are going to listen today and put it in practice, nobody is going to stop you. Our president was saying that whatever happens, challenges are there, but I am going to face my challenges. And we all have the solutions, believe me. Now, since we all want to be successful, more successful, we all want to be, experience more success in our life. So let us have some questions. Some people achieve their life goals, whereas others never reach to the success they hope for. Okay. Some people thrive in the jobs while others simply go through the grind every day. It's a trouble doing reports, and every day end of the day you are not able to really get what you want to achieve. Some people seem to be prosperous where others are out of luck actually. So why is this? Why some people are able to bounce back from failure while others are just not able to get back to their feet? These are the why questions which are very important in our life. Every day, if we have, in the later part of my presentation, you will see why is important. Why is important? Why is important? Okay, so the goal today is that we want to introduce 5 rules of success to all of you, including myself. Every day I'm working on this myself, and then overcome inertia and take action. Inertia means that I know that I need to do something. I know that if I'm going to continue the way I'm working, I'm not going to survive in Saudi Arabia. I will not be able to pay my dependent fees. I will not be able to grow. And there is something I need to do, but we don't do it. You are at your own place where you stand, And I will give you my own personal experience. I went through multiple ups and downs, business, so many things. But again, every day it's a new day for you to take action. And I always believe in action. Always Toastmaster Prabhu asked me, "Sir, how are you able to do all this?" Right, Prabhu? Toastmaster Prabhu, you have asked me this question several times. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, I used to wonder always.
yeah, but this is how it is, So I just want to tell you that, taking action is the real formula or the goal. So no distractions. Inshallah, we will cover it as fast as possible. Uh, Toastmaster Moidin gave my intro. I'm a HRBP, Human Resource Business Professional from a HR body called HRM SRAM, we call it. I'm a certified retail professional from Retail Association of India, which is RAI. I'm a certified trainer on various topics. My favorite topic is 7 habits of highly effective people, and train the trainer certification and few other certifications I have done. By large, I'm trying to become an entrepreneur. I have multiple ventures, multiple programs happening. So, I'm trying to learn what entrepreneurship is all about. And I'm also trying to mentor some of the youngsters uh, in my community. I'm a Mayman community, and during this lockdown, I have conducted more than 11 online sessions, and currently I'm running a coffee session with Abdul Karim Yasin, who is the CEO of Mosaid Group. Mosaid Travels, and they have a big group of 4,000 employees. He is our mentor, and we are doing coffee session with him at Origin Coffee in Naeem district of one of the coffee shop there. And I'm bringing in all the young childrens there on every Tuesday from 7 to 9. And we have trained many of the kids there to yesterday, in fact, we had, coffee session where it was only 13-year-old, two girls and one 14-year girl. So there were three girls. And amazing, if you talk to them and, what are your passion? What do you want to become? If you listen to them, it's amazing. So this is how you get fulfilled. This is how, when you try to help someone, then things really come in your life. The prosperity comes in your life. So I'm a learner at Toastmasters International and volunteering for several social and welfare projects. So success can mean different things to different people, right? I'm sure, since we will not have much time, I wanted to ask, let's ask Prabhu, Toastmaster Prabhu, what success means to you.
Could you please repeat, sir? I cannot hear you well.
Uh, what success means to you?
Success, it means to me, I mean, when I become a complete person in terms of all aspects, be it spiritual, be it my relationship with other people, be it my education, be it my wealth, or be it my contribution to the society, or be it the fun. If I grow in all aspects of my life, then I feel that I'm successful in life.
Hey, did you see this program before, huh?
No, I didn't. Sorry, this is the first time, but that is the fundamental I used to work on. Thank you.
Nice, nice, nice. You are covering everything what I'm going to talk today.
Oh, great.
Okay. So researchers, if you say Henry Murray or William Glasser or Abraham Maslow, in common, these are the scientists and these are the researchers who have spent years and years of their study. And common, they found that we all are in need of competency. Competence means the skill which you can really, develop yourself and, show it in your work, in your professional and personal life. That is the competence. And through competence, we get success. There is a course on competency mapping. I don't know how many of you have done competency mapping, that if you are appointing a marketing manager, for example, a marketing manager has to have certain competencies, and that competencies has to match for that role, for that organization, and so on. Once you're able to map that competency with what you are looking for, then that guy is going to be a fit for that role and for that organization. So competency is the most important thing, and based on competency you become successful. Now quickly we will go through the three components of success. Three components of success, this is where the life is all about. Success will come only if you are able to derive your life from these three components. Very, very powerful. And I'm sure Toastmaster Prabhu, when just now he mentioned what all he mentioned, these components are covering in three-dimensional way. All right. So three components of success. Let's imagine this is the first one. The first part of the triangle, it's results, goals, and achievement. Every morning, every evening, day in and day out, we are working on our results, our goals, and achievement. At home, when you come, you are looking for your child's results, goals, and achievement. For your son, for his higher education, for your daughter's marriage, and all these accomplishments are required in our life. Okay, that is the one part of this success formula. The second part, which is the most vital, is the happiness. Believe me, if you are able to achieve everything, even if I become DTM, distinguished Toastmaster, if I achieve, but if I am not able to get my happiness achieving DTM designation, or if I achieved my sales targets for 2020, but end of the day, I do not find happiness within my team and within myself and in my organization, then that results and goals actually are of no use. They do not make any contribution. And the third part is the meaning and the contribution you do to yourself and to your people around you. So this is the third element. So Toastmaster Prabhu, you agree what I was telling? See, this is how it is. Okay, so meaningful.
I'm with you.
Thank you. So this is the most important element if you want to be successful in your life. Three components of success. If you ask me about my personal life, I try to achieve my results, goals. I try to be happy going around. We have family gatherings, we have Mayman community, we have Toastmaster community, we have meetup groups, we have so many things happening. And this is where we try to achieve results. We try to make relationship contributions to others, make ourselves happy, spread the goodness. That's why my new brand is Spread Amazement. I mentioned to you last time, Spread Amazement. So these are the three components, my dear friends, for success. So you need to see where is your life. Are you just stuck at your results and you miss out on the last bottom two? Then you need to carefully re-engineer your life, re-engineer your days and your nights so that you achieve what you want to achieve. So the line I am showing you is kind of an iceberg model where you actually see only the results and top achievements, which is the visible part. But the two, happiness and the contribution, meaningful contribution you do, is what is actually the roots of the success. Now let's get into quickly 5 rules of success, which is the first rule is begin with self-awareness. The first step is the self-awareness. If you don't know where are you today, how do you expect to rise to the next level? If you don't know where you are today in your organization, in your family, in your personal life, and you have a lot of aspirations and you want to go to the next level, it all begins with the first step is the self-awareness. And there are a lot of we can run only 3 hours workshop on the self-awareness workshop we can do, there are a lot of analysis, like gap analysis. There are emotional intelligence, where you try to go deep into yourself and you do psychometric assessments on yourself and try to understand what are you. Self awareness, this is the first rule. Now, let's take some of the questions. I will say, if you have some pen, paper with you, just take down this question, 12 questions, which will give you an indication of where are you. So one is disagree, two is sometimes, and three is agree. So I feel confident about my capabilities. Are you feeling confident about yourself? So please make your scoring, okay, in your paper. Just question number one, do you really feel that you are agreeing or sometimes a disagree? I believe I'm well on my way to achieving my goals. This is about self awareness. I find it easy to bounce back from failures. Today, how many people have lost their jobs? How many businesses have closed? And to be honest, I have bounced back. I'm bouncing back every moment in my life. Today I was meeting, almost I met two to three new companies where I want to bounce back. One of them is Zoho. And Zoho, I signed up a partnership deal today. This is how I'm going to bounce back. So, what is your scenario? I try to help uplift those around me. I believe in keeping physically fit. I know Toastmaster Moidin has done a lot in terms of keeping himself fit. He wants to bounce back. That's why. I enjoy stable and meaningful relationships. It's easy for me to find employment opportunities. I can afford things I want easily. I invest money wisely. That I know a lot of people here in Saudi Arabia, they are just keeping their money in the bank safe. But then the safest part is that you invest securely in somewhere where you will get some returns. Believe me, my own personal experience from last 6 to 7 years, I am traveling to parts of the world, Turkey, Malaysia, wherever I'm going. I travel only making sure that I do some extra income, and based on that only I travel. I don't use my company ticket and my company vacation money. No, I use that for saving. I make my plans like that I get some income and I travel to some places and things like that. So wise investments are most important. I have good friends who enjoy time with you. So Toastmasters definitely great friends. I have a hobby that I really enjoy, and I make it. I have more positive self-talk than the negative thoughts. The circle of influence or circle of concern, that is the most important. So these are the 12 questions, and I don't want to take your answers now, limited time. So I'll just give you the quick scoring part. If your score is between, if your score is between 12 to 18, then you are in the low range. It's okay. If you are a 1926, it's variable, and 27 and above, it means you are on the higher level, which is also okay. There is nothing wrong or right. It's only that if you are low, that means you need to work on yourself, because your self awareness, the concept of self awareness is what you need to bring in, so that you start enjoying what you are doing it and where you want to go. Variable means that you are either on this side, on the low side, or on the high side, and that's where the average is coming in. All right. So success rule number two is happiness advantage. Okay, I will go fast because the time is. They build the happiness advantage. This is from a great scholar and a writer. He has written this book called Build the Happiness Advantage. I will give you his book also, his name also. Formula for success. If I am more successful, then I will be happier. Okay, most of us, how many of you agree with this? How many of you agree with this? That if I am going to be successful, then I'm going to be happier. Yes or no?
We all agree with that.
No, I don't agree.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Don't
If
agree.
you don't agree, that's right. I like it. Okay, you shouldn't
Because I
agree.
believe the reason I say that, because success is a journey.
Hmm,
It's not a destination.
very true. Thank you, Toastmaster Moitin. Very true. Thank you very much, all of you who participated. Thank you, Toastmaster Samir, also. Most of us, we think that, but that is not the true part. Toastmaster Samir, you are 100% sure, and innocently you said yes, but the reality is you will see here. Our external world can predict only 10% of your happiness. 90% of your happiness is predicted by the way your brain processes your external world. The way we think, the way we see things, the way our mindset is, the way we look at things, that's where the happiness comes through. If you go through my LinkedIn page, just yesterday in Gudi in Basama, they had put a LinkedIn uh, picture of happiness box just yesterday. And this happiness box they have given to all the employees. It's a big box, and in that I just took that image and I put my notes on the Basama and the Gudi people, and on my LinkedIn notes, that happiness is an inside out. It's an inside out. How do you see things, and if you can bring that inside part out, that's where the happiness is all about, and it actually translates into renewed energy. You get renewed energy to do more, excitement comes, and that's where you actually build the happiness advantage. So the reality is that, most of us, every time your brains get success, we change the goalpost. For example, iPhone 11 has come in, and you say that I want to get this iPhone, and whatever phone or whatever new laptops or whatever new gadgets, and you are really excited to get that, and you feel that you are successful, you are happy. But reality is external world, as I said, it is only 10%. So that happiness, you all know, it lasts for only a few days, right? Only few days you enjoy your new phone or your new gadget, and after that you are again looking for the new devices and new thing in your life. That is how it is. So we need to reverse the formula. Actually speaking, if I am happier, then I will be successful. Today, if you see, a lot of people are going and buying unnecessarily. They don't want things, but they just go and buy it thinking that they will get happy just by going to extra, because 70% discount. They feel, they are standing in the queue, and I really feel for all these guys. Pathetic situation during COVID time. They are ready to spend 2 hours standing in queue just to get that discount and feel happy. In fact, it is stress standing in the queue. And then when they buy and they come out, they said, oh, shit, I'm tired, terrible. Doesn't make sense. So if I'm happier, then I will be successful. All right. So what will happen is your creativity will rise, your energy level will rise, you'll become resilient. And I'm going to show you what resilient is all about in the rule number 5. You bounce back faster, you experience less burnout. You see people standing in queue for buying something just in the sake of happiness, just to be successful. Actually, they are burning out. You are more productive if you are going to have the happiness as the formula, that I want to be happy first, and then I'm going to be successful. Then you become productive actually, because your inside out is different. So if you raise your positivity and your happiness in the present, then the brain experiences what is called the happiness advantage. This is the book called Happiness Advantage. And if you want, I'm definitely going to share the recording of this. Son Acker. Son Acker is the writer. He's the writer who came up with this Happiness Advantage book. And you can learn a lot from this book as well. How do you practice? What is the strategy to get happiness? Is practice every day, 21 days in a row. Rewire your brain. You need to do gratitude. Write down 3 new things that you are grateful for every day. You are breathing today during this COVID time. How many of us are suffering, going through some pain and, diseases and so many things. But thank God we are breathing today. That's the gratitude. It allows your brain to relieve positivity. I'm able to get my energy. Every morning I get up and I do push-ups, and I try to, I see that my hands are moving. All my organs are actually in harmony. They are supporting me to do whatever I want to do. So this is a gratitude. You know, do assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, good morning, ahlan wa sahlan, wherever you go, you know, bring that positivity. So this is the gratitude. Daily meditations. You know, Toastmaster Moidin, we have heard from him several times. Meditation, yoga, and you know, breathing techniques. All this is going to bring positive advantage. Random acts of kindness. Believe me, I am doing myself. I have Toastmaster Samir is part of my Islahi Center. You know, very very supportive Toastmaster Samir. You know, random acts of kindness. Anything you say, he's available. And I'm sure every one of you, Sahajahan, everybody is, you know, mashallah, random, Jaji, right? Jaji. Yeah. Every one of you are doing random acts of kindness. And you need to propagate this. Make sure that you, wherever you go, you tell this. So that comes in as a renewed energy for you. Rule number 3 is start with why. Simon Sinek says, with this circle, you know, Simon Sinek, he said, why, how, and what. Now, what, how is actually at the later stage. Okay, but if you know why are you attending Toastmasters meeting? Sit and reflect. Understand, why should I work every morning? Why should I do random acts of kindness? Why should I bounce back? Why should I travel back to India? Why should I do this business? Why should I do meditation? Why should I say good morning, Toastmasters? Please ask yourself, why is the most important thing? If you can understand why, your path is very clear. Example, I gave you examples. I will not take much time on this. So I gave you example. This presentation, I will share it. You can go through. So this golden circle is most important. As you know, as rule number 3 is why is very important. Rule number 4 is challenge your comfort zone. Very, very, very important. You know, these days I've been talking to many students in India who have written NEET examination. I have spoken to, I don't know how many students. I have spoken to several parents. They are lost. They were expecting, they spent 1 year only on NEET coaching, spent thousands and lakhs of rupees for NEET coaching. And now when the results are there, they are in a big question mark. Where do we go from India? And yes, just on last Sunday, I was talking to one student and his father is here. I'm telling you, they don't know where they want to go. His father is saying, I want my son to study medicine. And Rian, his name is Rian from Bangalore. He's saying, I want to study engineering. And I told his father, please listen to your son's inner voice. Leave him alone. But again, the problem is the comfort zone. Rian in Bangalore, he is actually spending time for nothing. After the NEET examinations are over, results are there, and he don't know what to do. And he is just wasting time. And that is where the comfort zone is all about. How many of us question why is the most important? How many of us are today in comfort zone? We don't want to take a risk. Comfort zone is not a simply physical, but it's a mental concept. We should think, how can I do best during this COVID period? How can I, how can I build my Toastmasters, Hope Toastmasters membership? How can I, do what best I can do? Otherwise, today what I see in Hope Toastmasters Club, only 10 to 15 members are attending. Rather, I would have expected, at least 25 to 30. Everyone is responsible for it. Comfort zone. And believe me, if you will help someone. Recently, I introduced one Mr. Omar Al-Amudi in Voice Toastmasters Club. And amazing, he's working in Aramco. And he's giving praises and dua, and he's so happy to be connected with so many Toastmasters. So you can do that. So comfort zone is a safe space where you don't want to take a risk, neither you want to grow. If you want to grow, then you need to find your way out from the comfort zone. Do not sleep. In one of the last 2 weeks, before 2 or 3 weeks, I don't remember, in the Friday khutbah, the Friday sermon in our masjid, the preacher, our mentor in the masjid, he gave a sermon, and he says, I don't understand. People are all complaining about problems and so many problems. But then how do you sleep in the night and you don't come for the morning prayer, Fajr prayer, you don't wake up? That means you are fooling yourself. You are in the comfort zone. You are saying problems, but you don't take action. You are in inertia. And you don't want to get up and find the solution in the early morning. So comfort zone is very important. So we need to be under this, we need someone to push us. We need to be under stress. Then we really take action. If your manager says tomorrow, if you don't do this, uh, bring 50 new customers, I'm going to fire you. Khalas, day after tomorrow, you don't need to come to office. Imagine what will happen. Tomorrow, you will be in the market from morning till night, finding 50 customers. Otherwise, day after tomorrow, you don't have the business, or you are out of business, or out of job. That is where you need to push yourself. Comfort zone that's where it is. Okay, so do everything differently. Take different route, go to different restaurant, try new dishes at home and whatnot. All right. So rule number 5 is learn resilience. How do you come back? How do you bounce back? Now, this is Angela Lee Duckworth. Listen to her TED workshops. She has been giving. Just go to put it in YouTube, Angela Lee Duckworth, and listen to her. Amazing. You will find your resilience. How do you come out of resilience? Okay. So learning to quit moments. You say that, no, khalas, ya Sheikh, I'm fed up from this Saudiization. I am really, I cannot do it anymore. I don't want to attend any Toastmasters meeting. I'm fed up of talking to people. I cannot go home. I'm tired of my wife, my children's. This is quit moments. So you need to withstand. How do you come out of this quit moments and learn to bounce back? So successful people persist through distractions, problems, criticism, rejections, pressure, crisis, and keep going. You need to make sure that you're all, resilient in making things happen for you. So let me repeat this. Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, rule number 5. Thank you very much. This is what I have. I've taken extra time. It is 33 minutes. And thank you very much for your time. Back to our Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Yes. I think what you said today is so relevant today's life, especially as I was telling you, if we don't work ourselves, like what you said, Siraj, 2021 is not going to be successful. What we did in 2018 and 2019, and we believe that success will come, I don't believe that. Because 2021 is going to be an uncertain. We know that because of the politics, because of economy, because there are so many changes, because of the environment, because of a lot of other activities, life is getting difficult. And this difficulty, you very well put it, actually, to challenge your comfort zone. Life by itself, we were being told right from the young age, maybe parents, grandparents, once you get a very good job with a good income, then you are very comfortable, very comfortable. And then life is a smooth, easy ride. But I see a lot of rich people today, they are not having that comfort zone also. They also have to work like anybody else. This technology, this competitive world has in fact made everybody to work. So I totally agree with this. One thing about rule number 4, challenge your comfort zone. There is one aspect, Siraj. Sorry, I went on. If there is any questions, you can go ahead. Let me have the right to ask the first question. Then rule number 4, which is the most difficult thing. In fact, self-awareness is good. Happiness, yes, we know what happiness is. That is true. And you know why. Why is also a very difficult thing, because we know why we live and why we do. But most of the activities that we do, we don't try to focus that why. That is true. The fourth one you said is about challenge your comfort zone. And the fifth one is resilience. We've seen people coming out of issues because sometimes you're forced to. And that is probably because of rule number 4. You're challenged. Like you said, you are quit the job. You have no other choice but except probably for a week to, crib and cry, and then you need to look for a job. But the rule number 4, the most interesting thought, I thought challenging your comfort zone is very difficult because we as a natural human being, we avoid pain. I think the most critical part of rule number 4 is that feeling of pain. We're trying to avoid that. And what I'm trying to tell people, pain is good for you. Because look back and see, if pain was not there, you wouldn't have never tried to get that happiness that you're talking about in rule number 2. So you spoke about rule number 2 about happiness, and rule number 4, you're talking about pain is going to come when you challenge yourself. So I think that was a very well balanced speech, and I enjoyed even rule number 1 about self-awareness, and rule number 3 are somehow connected. Why? Why you need to have that confidence? Why this, that self-awareness is, I agree totally. Without self-awareness, that is the starting point for any person to change. Accepting yourself where you are, and then you are aware of what you do and where you want to go. And last and final one was very good, the resilience. That was excellent. Why? Because we know that we're going to fail in areas that we have no idea, no information, number one, or no experience. These two can make you fail anytime. And that's the best part of life, because you want to have that rule number 3 of happiness. When you bounce back, definitely you are happy. Siraj, I was looking all this 5 in this, you said to look at in a mental aspect. I looked at the emotional intelligence level of emotions. What causes when you challenge? Yes, pain. What causes when you are resilience? You go through a difficult part, but you have hope you win. And why you have to do this? If you don't know where you're going, then you lose interest in it. And happiness, yes, 100%. Whatever you do, you have to have that happiness. And self-awareness, I totally agree. So it was, in fact, resonated what all you said. Whatever you said, these rules, and I was trying to see myself. This is the most important. You need to put your heart. It's not about information or knowledge that we gather, because that becomes a data in your brain. But what I wanted to every speech that you listen, put your emotional intelligence into it, put your emotions into it. And I was able to see my success. Did I go through all this 5? And definitely. And I looked one of my best success in career, in my health. And trust me, all this path that you are saying, I went through it. I had extreme difficulty. I had difficulty in accepting my health, about my self-awareness. And I was thinking about the reward of happiness. And I kept asking, why should I do? Not everybody is doing this world, right? I enjoyed this beautiful speech, and I was trying to reflect myself, my success emotionally and feel. So it was fantastic. What I wanted to do, Siraj, I think you are a great trainer, because we have been listening to Tony Robbins, and Prabhu can see he has paid money and attended seminars. And I don't know how many of you have read books, but today's speech was something unique. You took things from people, but your 5-rule formula was excellent. Why? It is simple and easy to follow. With this, I like to end, and please let's have our other colleagues, Toastmasters, to pose questions to you. Please go
Okay,
ahead.
just on one point. Okay.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Siraj was very well organized and everything. You brought it down in a very less time. Really very nice to know. We learned a lot. Okay, just regarding the fourth point, the challenge challenging the comfort zone. Okay, so success, happiness. Okay, if you're happy with your success, you're in a comfort zone and you're happy. Okay, then you really want to move from your comfort zone because you're happy and you feel that you are successful. You really want to move from that comfort zone, and then further you don't know what comes in your way. And in that way, in that journey of going out of your comfort zone, if you come across some hurdle, some difficulties, something which will not take you to happiness, so what do you think about that?
I think that is where your start with why comes into picture, sir. I mean, if I understand the concept from Toastmasters, right, sir? I mean, yes, we need to be happy, and of course, we need to challenge our comfort zone. But to move further, you need to have a purpose. What is your end in mind? If you feel that you already reached to the end point, then you can stop and you can be happy with whatever you want. I mean, whatever you have at this moment. But if your vision is something different, if you have a different end in mind, then you just move forward. I mean, that is what I see in the third point. Start with your why. And that's my opinion. Sorry.
Okay, if you have a
No, I
purpose,
think those
if you
masters
have a purpose to take the risk, if you have the purpose to take that risk, okay, well enough. Yeah, I'm convinced. Yeah.
Sirai sir, you are muted and we cannot hear you.
Yeah, go ahead. Anybody else? You know, not all information we can absorb in one speech, but I'm sure you need to reflect and think about it in your own.
But I felt, I mean, there is a clear link between all the five steps. First thing, you have to aware, you have to have a self-awareness where you are starting today, I mean, where you are standing today. And then take the advantage of happiness. When you have a peace of mind, when you are really happy about you and your progress in life, then you can look for a future. I mean, where you want to end your life. What is going to be your contribution to the world? So you will get a clear picture, and that is where you can challenge your comfort zone, and then you can bounce back in life. So I see a clear link between all the five steps.
What I understood actually, many people we misunderstood what is comfort zone. Normally, as our keynote speaker says, the triangle where the results and goals, happiness, and meaningful contributions in our life. If we are in this place, actually, we are not in a comfort zone which stop our goals, which stop our actual happiness, which stop our contribution and meaningful life. If something is blocking this, that means a place where you are stagnant and where all these trees are affected by that place is a comfort zone. Otherwise, if you achieve all these things, you are not in a comfort zone. You are reaching to your goal, actually. This is what I understood from the, this is my understanding, actually.
Can you ask your last question? You said, what is that, Afasja?
No, what I'm saying, people are misunderstanding what mean by comfort zone. So a comfort zone is a place where we are stagnant and which affect our
Progress,
goal set, which affect our happiness, which affect our contribution to the community, a place which is affecting us and which make your life easy. That is a comfort zone. But if you are achieving this the triangle, that is not a comfort zone that you are reaching somewhere where you are looking for.
Yeah, I agree with you because the comfort zone also has to change, right? Today you would have achieved something in life. Let's say 2 years back you had a goal or a end result that you want to complete in 2 years, and you put a program and 2022 I've achieved it, and then you're totally right. If you don't put another goal in your area of health or development, then you're going to be still stagnant. And that's what Siraj said is the inertia. That you have certain a point making money, having a good health, and then you're not supposed to stop. You still have to move forward. So he was putting that word as inertia, where we have difficulty or duality thinking in our mind. Should we go beyond, or this is enough for me? Okay, this money is enough. I don't want to do more. I will be happy with this. And this is what I was telling when we were in childhood. People were always saying that you reach or buy a house, buy a car, and that's it. Happiness will come. But today, after achieving that, why the happiness is not coming? Because as you said, it's stagnant. And Siraj is rightly point, don't stay in that point, don't stay in that inertia. You need to put another goal and break that comfort zone. And break that comfort zone and go and achieve a higher, much target. And the much higher target, what he said is, you can keep on putting higher targets, but the danger is there. You should be enjoying it. He put that curve step, and he said, make sure, ask yourself why you are taking that target of that result and goal. And if it's not give happiness, do a rethinking, be self-aware, and do that again. Do that process of thinking yourself again about the end result. So I think this is an ongoing process. And this is what I said, it's a journey. You know, if you're going to stop making, let's say, 10 lakhs, will you be happy? No, you want to make 20 lakhs. After 20 lakhs, are you going to be happy? You want to make 40 lakhs. But that gives you the power to help more people, be a better health, dress yourself, give more income to the family. And the best person that can speak about is Prabhu, where he started from his humble beginning, and where he is, he can feel that power inside him, you know. So that's what I think the comfort zone is about.
I just want to, conclude to whatever questions Toastmaster Imtiaz and, every one of you said. Just remember this three components of success. The 5 rules of success is at a later stage. But if you are very clear with 3 components of success, then everything will come through. So in totality, actually, is 3 components of success: is work on your results, work on your happiness, work on meaningful contributions. If you have this mindset, even challenges, whatever taklif, I just want to use the word, बहुत तकलीफ है भाई, बहुत मुसीबत है. This taklif musibat is actually, you will enjoy it because you know it before itself, that this is the path of my taklif and I'm going to work on it. So your mindset is there, your open mindedness is there, then these 3 components only is going to actually help you to be what you are. Okay, so thank you very much, my dear Toastmasters. We can move to the next one.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Yes, let me now invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Afasja. I think Siraj doesn't know. Afasja is also in the hotel and tourism industry. He's basically a person who's more interested in IT technology. He's basically from that field. And what I heard or interact with him is very successful, very clear. And one important thing is very well committed with whatever he commits. So I never seen him going back. That's one of his best qualities. So he's been in the hotel and tourism industry. And in fact, he had gone through a lot of difficulty because of this corona. His whole industry got affected. But one guy that I have seen him, that I've met, we have, I think even Prabhu knows, we have a lot of people who are in the tourism, hotel industries, people who are dejected because the industry is dropped. But this guy, Toastmaster Apasja, never seen him unhappy. Never seen him in a negative mood, or never coming and saying, oh, we are suffering, our industry is in a problem, hotels, no business, tourism is gone. Nothing. I have seen him always encouraging. So, in fact, me and Prabhu feel that it was worth the investment to bring Toastmaster Apasja to the home. Really, we are honored and we want to thank you also. So today, Toastmaster Apasja is going to be our general evaluator. With this, I'm leaving the Zoom train.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Sheikh Mohiddin. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and our wonderful keynote speaker. Today, I am the general evaluator for this meeting. As a general evaluator, my role is to do a general, complete evaluation of this meeting. And I will take notes on what are the things happening in the meeting and what are the things not happening in the meeting. By end of the meeting, I will give my report, as well as I will call the grammarian timers for their report. Also, I will do that evaluation session where today we have one prepared speech. So that also we will do in the next session. To do this, I have a great team, and today I am blessed with 2 grammarians and one timer. And may I request today's timer, DTM Prabhu Krishna, to explain his role as a timer.
Thank you, General Evaluator, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
One fine day, a lawyer joined a Toastmaster club. Everyone was surprised. Hey, you are a lawyer. You are already a very good speaker. Why did you join Toastmaster? Everyone asked him. Then he said, hey, I know how to talk, but I don't know where to stop. I don't know when to stop. To know when to stop, I joined Toastmasters. And that is the beauty of timer. And as a timer, today's my job speech timings and come and give you the timer report at the end of the meeting. So with that being said, I wish you all a great evening.
So thank you, timer. May I request one of the grammarian to explain the role, or the okay, maybe Toastmaster Mohiddin, you can.
Well, let's give the honor to Toastmaster Samir.
Okay, good. Great.
He's been observing all of us without even uttering a word today. That's something. I don't know what. I'm wondering what happened to Samir. He's frozen because of the keynote speaker, or I don't know.
He's
Go ahead,
challenging now the
Toastmaster
comfort
Samir.
zone.
Today, yes, that's right. I'm challenging the comfort zone of other people because I have been expecting more than 20 people with no one turned off. All my mobile, I was just calling each one of them to come back from the comfort zone, but never. So I was just, I want to say, I don't want to say that
Good one.
But on the other side,
Imtiaz also knows what I called him 2-3 times, right? I was just calling each one of them. I mean,
yeah, that's why I'm clapping. That's why I'm clapping.
but on the other side, I just want to add on the other side, when I listen to a great speech or great training, I always go into the frozen mode. And this has happened to me many times during our village restaurant Toastmaster meeting, Hope Toastmaster meeting, when all the pillars of Hope Toastmaster clubs are there. No, the stage is fire, and I always go into the frozen mode. And that has happened to me today as well. I thought Samir also had the same experience.
That's the quality of the speaker. That's the quality of the speaker.
True, sir. True.
You actually get involved in it. Yes.
That's
Go ahead, Toastmaster Samir.
Yes. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Okay. Since we are not native speakers of English, today being a grammarian, my role would be to keep a check on the grammar in the speeches delivered by the speakers on the different occasions. Today, as a grammarian, I will introduce the word of the day. I think the word of the day is Kismat. 1 minute. Kismat, I think most of them should know about it.
Hindi or English word?
It's an English word. That is why I thought about it, that people would not think about it, that this is the one. Can you see it's...
Can you pronounce it how to?
Kismet.
Okay.
Kismat.
Kismat. Okay.
People think it's an Hindi word, but it's an Hindi word, and the meaning is true. You know, the meaning is a noun. The meaning is fate or destiny. And the same meaning is there in Hindi. In Hindi also, if you say Kismat, it means it's fate or destiny.
So are you saying this word was taken from the Hindi language.
Arabic, yes, from Arabic. Yes, it's what do you call it? A Persian word. It's a Persian word actually. You know, it's a Persian word, kismat.
So you have to challenge. You have to challenge your kismat.
Yes, that's right. You say you can use it like when the man met the woman of his dream. He said it was kismat.
Oh, for tomorrow I use this really.
Yeah, every man can remember this, Samir, because I'm going to tell my wife, I met you because of Kismet.
Yes, you see, really, this word, this word is actually, it's in Hindi and Urdu, we usually use this word kismat. There's a song Kismat Ka Mara, and there's a lot of words we use, but never did we dream that it's an English word. It's an English word. If you go and see the dictionary, it's there, Kismat.
Thank you.
Thank you for
bringing that.
Yes, what I actually wanted was to bring more simple words which people know about it. Just to know that, because I also never thought that Kismat is an English word. Anyway, with that, back to our GE, General Evaluator.
Thank you, grammarian, and thanks for the wonderful word of the day. And really, I believe it's a kismet for me to join Hope Toastmaster, to meet all the speakers and the keynote speakers. And with this, I'm giving back the virtual stage to the Toastmaster of the evening. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
You are muted, sir. You are muted.
Sorry, thank you. Yes, thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Afasja. And today we have a very good, interesting speaker. The one thing that we would all notice about Javed is he gets very emotional after an inspirational speech. And after every end of Hope meeting, he is totally changed person. I see, because you look at his face, his smile, his voice, everything is changed. And he always says, I'm committed. So I'm very happy today to have you, because life is a journey, And today the keynote speaker said, you have to come out of your comfort zone. So hopefully you will be attending all our meetings. And trust me, we have great speakers with great experience. So there will always be learnings for you. So we look forward today to your speech, which is going to be the pathway.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, ice break speech. So we are all eagerly waiting. Your time is 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not sure.
No, 4 to 6 minutes.
4 to 6 minutes. 4 to 6 minutes.
4 to 6 minutes. So our timer will be today's time is Toastmaster Prabhu. Please go ahead, Toastmaster Prabhu.
Yes. So you will see that colors, green, yellow, red on my background as you speak forward. Thank you, Toastmaster Javed.
Thank you, timer.
Thank you.
Can you check the evaluator? Can you call on the evaluator?
The evaluator today for Toastmaster Javed is Toastmaster Creative Person, Toastmaster Imtiaz. So do you have his objective? I think it is a general one, or there is something
Yeah,
it is there,
on the agenda. Yeah.
You have it, right, Toastmaster Imtiaz?
Yeah.
Can you read out this, the purpose of the speech so we can all understand?
Yeah, sure. First of all, this is my great kismat to evaluate Javed Miandad. So your speech is the first speech as an icebreaker for level 1, right?
Yes.
So the main objective of your speech is to introduce yourself to the club and learn basic structure of the speech. Okay, and your time is 4 to 6 minutes. So I wish you all the best. Stay focused. Okay.
Thank you.
Over to the speaker. Over to Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, evaluator. Yes, Javed Miandad, we are eagerly waiting. Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much.
One comment I would like to say, you need to see how your voice, because I see it's a little bit loud and low. So you try to speak in a medium voice. Can you say
Okay,
something?
sir.
Can you say something?
Hello, hello.
Yes,
Can you
yeah.
hear me? Yeah, okay.
This is the right one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Wishes won't wash dishes. American proverb. Stop wishing, start action. Anything you want to good, you can have. So climb it, work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back, pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Wishing you a very good evening, fellow Toastmaster. You want to listen my story? Please
Yes.
attention to my story. It's really powerful. I'm Javed Miandar. My father is Muhammad, one of the most struggled businessman from scratch to normal. My mother, Jamila, she is very caring and resourceful personality. My wife, soulmate, Mubina. Now I have two world's best kids, Muhammad Jaza and Ibrahim Wildan. I am from India's small village called Kalladka, famous for communal fights. Inshallah, one day I will make peaceful place in my region. Do you all have a dream?
Yes.
Let me let me tell you about my dream. At the age of 7 years, I was dreaming about buying car and playing cricket. Now my dream is completely changed. I'm a great supporter of being involved in community development and enjoying volunteering work with special need kids. And my goal is I want to be a great entrepreneur so that I will charity with my own earning to my society and help most deserved needy people to achieve their happiness. My social work. Since 2 years, I'm working as a president for charity organization called Hidayah Foundation, empowerment of women and development of children. Let me tell you about my education. I was done, my most of the education was done at hostel. When I was a child, I was very naughty. When I was SSLC, selected school people leader. And PUC, I was passionate about cricket, but no chance in our school ended up with kabaddi. So I started playing kabaddi in our college, and then I was played for state level kabaddi. I have completed diploma in computer science. In my our life, we always need some motivation to achieve their goal. There are good people in this world, like Toastmaster, you. By grace of God, I met my mentor, such as such people really required in this world, because these people worlds make better place. Mr. Fahad Khan, he was really been instrumental in terms of making me aware of my inner values and strength and meaning and purpose of my life. I was discovered my blueprint about my life. Now I am working for my mission statement. Few challenges in terms of communication. I used to afraid of public speaking. Thanks, brother Toastmaster Siraj, for your help to showing Toastmaster path. My life is amazing. You people are amazing. Toastmasters spending amazement. I will add some value in this amazing amazement journey with you all. According to recent study in America, after 15 years, research, 92% failure rating achieving their goal. People are complaining. They didn't do what they want to do there in life. They lived their life according to their family and husband, wife, culture, society. They felt their whole life is wasted. Going out, what you want in your life, that's moral of my story. Doesn't matter what people say, yes or no, or there is right way or wrong way. Don't need anyone approval. There will be always someone positive or negative things about you. Doesn't matter what other people think about you. It's really matter what you think about yourself. Stay focused for what you want to accomplish in your life. In peace is life. Life is very short. You own it. Be yourself. You should decide. But whatever you decide, you make it happen in this amazing life. Making big changes is pretty scary. But you know what is even scary? Scarier? Regret. Don't live your life with regret. My last question to myself and all of you, what kind of legacy do you want to leave in this world? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Javed Miano. That was wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. Now let's ask the timer, please. Timer?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he is qualified. And we have only one speaker.
Excellent. Now I'm going to introduce today's table topic master. Today's table topic master.
Can I take 2 minutes break, please? Just 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. So shall we continue or do you want to have a break? Yes, I'm going to take a 2 minutes break now for everybody. Maybe you want to check your phone or call somebody. Meanwhile, if you have any questions or anything, you can always go ahead. So timer, let's take 2 minutes break.
Okay, thank you.
So
I'm going
to drink something or eat something and then we can always come back.
So I'm switching on the timer.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Are we ready?
Yes, we are. Prabhu, the timer.
It automatically changes to red, huh? That's good.
Yes.
That's nice. So Toastmaster Prabhu, timer. So it automatically changes when even he is there or not there. Huh? He's not the one. That's good. You can realize what technology is. Huh?
It's like autopilot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, people are so genius. They adapt so many things for each and everything.
The time will come that they will see the picture there literally, but he is not there. You just see it in the screen.
That is true. Maybe he's in his bedroom, his voice is carried to this one, and you will see an image of him, believing that.
This has already happened. Some of the students, they are recording video that they are sitting in front of the teacher, and they put this picture as the background video, and they are not there, and just they move like this, red and all. The teacher thinking the guy is there actually, and they caught. It's happened in some school we know actually.
Okay.
So he put the table topic timing and he left. So it's working on autopilot. But if you're going to call a speaker, how are you going to check the time, Samir? So we need him actually.
Then call him, no?
I'm sure he's gone to snack or he's gone to probably to. I wanted to go back to your word.
Wow. He came.
Yeah, he's here. Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu sir with a new look.
Sorry, sir. I just went to bring some water. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So today we have a table topic. I don't know when. Normally, actually, Toastmasters Samir would like to be a speaker, more of a person who's going to conduct. Because you're always prepared with all this impromptu speeches. Because you're simply a Bombay man. In Bombay, you have to be prepared for everything. You don't know what is going to happen.
Actually, yes, that's right. Actually, I was preparing for my project, I told you. But since I saw Siraj sir and there are one speaker, it will be much. And my project this time is like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So I don't want to take it back again. It will be a lengthy one.
That's true. Okay, so please.
Yes.
Topic master, yes. Go
Thank
ahead.
you, Toastmaster of the evening and fellow Toastmasters. Now we are in one of the most important and most exciting portion of the Toastmasters meeting. That is called the table topics. The main objective is to challenge members to develop their impromptu communication skills to effectively think on their feet by answering the questions. And as a TT master, I always try to make people more comfortable. Don't want the people just to come and then have a question and then go back again. So always it's an happy time with me being a TT master. So let me tell you the thing that I'll give you a start with a phrase. I want the people, the participant to start with that phrase, that which I'm saying. Okay. It's nothing, it's very easy. So I think all of them understood that. I will give you a phrase. You have to start your speech with that phrase. Okay. So who are the members there? Okay, let us give to somebody like, let us call Prabhu sir to start, give this one so that all of them will understand what it is exactly. I'll tell you this. I was a superhero in front of my family.
Thank you, table topic master. I was a superhero in front of my family. And is it true? It made me to think, is it true? But I feel that, okay, one or other way, the perception is going to differ from people to people. And in my sense, yes, in a couple of occasions, my family members might have perceived me as a hero. When I scored 2 centums in my 10th standard and became one of the top scorer in my school days, no? By the time my father would have been proud about me. And the moment I got a seat in College of Engineering, Gindi, maybe my parents might have thought, okay, he is going to change our lifestyle. He is going to lift our life standard to the next level. So those moments, my parents would have perceived me as a hero. And today when I talk to my daughters and my wife, time and again they used to tell, I mean, Daddy, you are the hero to me. I mean, it is not in the sense I'm giving them all the things they need, but in one or other way they see that, I mean, with my words or with my kindness to them, or to the other people, they perceive that, okay, you are my hero, and when I grow up, I just want to be like you. And to be more open, one of my, I mean, my elder daughter, she's just becoming a ditto like me, I mean, in terms of public speaking and other areas. So that way, no, I feel very happy about it. Having said that, I feel that, I mean, hero, you have to be a hero to yourself. It is not about other people, what they perceive, but within you, you have to realize where you are standing today, and where you want to go within your life, and how you are going to reach over there. And the moment you make an action plan and you work on each action, and you gain each victory, and that is the moment you feel hero about yourself. So it is not about what others talk. It is all about what you perceive, what you want to achieve out of your life, and how you make the action plan, and how you bring the success. And when you bring the success each time, you will feel like a hero. Thank you. Back to Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhu, for your so much insight about the hero of your family. I mean, that's so true about it. First be hero of yourself, then it will be automatically you become the hero of the family. Being said that, let us move to the next one. And I think let us call now Afazia. Jaji. A funny thing happened on the way to the Toastmasters meeting. A funny thing happened on the way to the Toastmasters meeting.
Funny thing happened way to the Toastmasters meeting. It's every time. Whenever we think about any Toastmaster meeting, funny thing happened to the way to the Toastmasters meeting. Because we plan a lot. We have 25 people, 30 people, and none of them show up. And nobody opened their mobile until the meeting finished. Once the meeting finished, you will find Samir, you call, all the people will call you back. So always funny thing happen when there is a Toastmasters meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Afazia. Where is our Toastmaster Shahjahan? Is there?
Yeah, yes.
Shahjahan, how are you?
Fine, Alhamdulillah.
Good. Shahjahan, see, you have to start your speech with these words, with the phrase what I'm saying.
Yes.
Rainy season is the best season.
Destiny. Kismet, I got a good good subject. Rainy season. Here, rainy season is actually rainy season we have in India. Here we have rarely sometimes, so it's you cannot say rainy season. Sometimes it's raining. That's all. So in rainy season, I used to want to talk about what I do in India. My home is very close to a river. It's with lot of fish. And the rainy season, most time we used to go for fishing. That is the main hobby at the rainy season. The nearby river, we used to go with the net, or we used to go with fishing rod. So catching fish from there and cooking from the river shore, it's very interesting, and it's really enjoying. So rainy season makes me very happy. Also, we used to go for other swimming and so many other activities at that time. And almost in the rainy season, playing football also at the time of rain is very interesting. So in my life, whenever I am in India, the rainy season, if it is in the rainy season, it's very happy and very enjoying. It is our kismet to be in India at the time of rainy season. Thank you. Back to the Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahjahan, for using 2 times the word kismet. That's so great. Now, Toastmaster Siraj, are you there? Do you want to participate?
Why not? We love to hear from him.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. And Toastmaster Siraj, are you there? Okay. Let us now move on to Toastmaster Imtiaz.
No, he's here. Siraj is
He's
here.
here. Yeah.
Is here. Toastmaster Siraj?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
sir.
all want to hear from you. I mean, it's okay. That was really excellent that you gave the seminar for us, but still we need to hear more from you. The more motivational words, I mean. Okay.
Sure,
So
sure.
I just want to ask you your opinion, or you can more elaborate on this. If you can't see the bright side of the life, if you can't see the bright side of the life, polish the dull side.
If you can't see the bright side of your
Bright
life,
side of the life, polish the dull side.
polish the dull side. Ah, okay. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. This is an interesting topic to me. If you know that you have a polished one part, then which means that you know what your strengths are. Okay. So if you know your strengths and you are actually in a much better condition, much better control, that you have the brightness, you have the full power within yourself, but due to some circumstances you are not able to do much. Then the best thing is that see how you can empower others, how you can try to support and polish the dull side, which he was talking about as a topic. So going out of the way, the one word which I would say is thinking out of the box, or going out of the way is one area where you can definitely work on that wherever in your life. And by doing that, you will definitely see a complete harmony. And then I don't think that you will have any kind of dull side, because what you think is what you see. So if you see everything is bright, then everything is bright. This is what I'm talking again about the mindset. Thank you very much. Back to TT Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Siraj, for your insight on this. And with that, let us see Toastmaster Imtiaz is there? Toastmaster Imtiaz?
Very much there. I can see him.
No, he's left. He left.
Ah. Yeah, very simple thing for you. No issues.
No, I know that.
I know.
I know that you already disclosed the question to him.
No. Sure, no.
He's always like that, huh?
No. It is that I know that Imtiaz likes to go to the beach always. So I'll say that I love to spend time at the beach.
I love to spend time on the beach. So what? Okay. This should have gone to someone who is not on the beach side, So, good evening, Toastmasters. I love to spend time on the beach. I think my childhood started from the beach itself, because I am first of all from the place where there are beautiful sand and beaches. And when I was young, during school, when I was just coming into this world, seeing this world, what was first for me is the sea and sand. That first thing that I saw, knowing this world, that, oh, what a beautiful this world is. I got introduced in my small age, because my father used to work in the port trust, and we had these quarters very close to the seaside. And every evening, like after our studies, 4 or 5, we used to go on the beach side. All the kids have fun, everything. And even that in the morning also, we used to play football on the beach. Morning, you wake up like early morning, go at 6 o'clock, play football, get ready, and then go to school. So this has been like a routine. Uh, and this is not like I love to be on the beach. It's in my part. In my part, like, without which, like, if I'm away now, like since almost more than a year, I'm away from my people and away from this beach, which I'm really missing. I can say that this is my what to say, the second love, without which I can't survive. I used to sketch the waves that used to hit the rocks. During my sketches, I used to capture the waves in my sketches. I'll share you some if I find the beautiful way that used to splash on the rocks, you know. And this is like just some memories which I think is very lovely. It's my kismet that our Toastmaster table topic master brought this, and I'll share you some of my paintings of this beach. Thank you so much. This is what I would like to say. Over to Toastmaster.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Imtiaz. I know that you love beach because of being in Goa. Anyway, one more thing, let us welcome our AD, SP Singh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samir. Thank you so much for letting me in at the last moment.
You came at the last moment.
No, I was occupied somewhere. So, although I wanted to join, but I got late. Thank you.
And for you said SP, so I thought it was Superintendent of Police.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amir,
For Area 37.
invite SP Singh and post some table topic.
Yeah, that's what my idea was.
हमारी किस्मत है एसपी साहब हैं हमारे साथ.
Oh. My goodness, what am I? See, वो ये मुझे बोलना चाहिए, आप उल्टा बोल रहे हैं.
Sir, it should be in English. It should talk in English.
Dear AD, the thing is actually our word of the day was Kismat.
Oh wow.
That is what they are saying. Okay.
No, Master Samir, give him a brief about the word of the day. So we will all have the honor, like SP Singh, so he can go and promote it. Please show him the word of the day and the meaning of the English. Probably he might think it's Hindi.
Yes, the word of the day is Kismat. It was Kismat. Kismat is a noun meaning fate or destiny. Because since SP Singh is much aware of the Hindi, in Hindi also is the same word Kismat. But usually we never felt that Kismat is an English word. It's usually
Kismat
yes,
has
it's
been
an adopted word from the Persian.
Like the words which are mantra, guru, all these are now English words because it means the same what it means in our language.
Yes.
But like very often they are used now. The other day, DTM Tess was using the word mantra. She says, I have a mantra. So I was like, quite surprised that, this is so commonly being used worldwide now.
Yes. So we actually sometimes forget that these are words. Even for me, I thought that it's an Hindi word. I mean, it's an Persian word, came from Persia to English. And when he can say that it's been used when the man met the woman of his dream, he said it's what Kismat. It's something like that. Okay. I hope now let us post you a question for the table topic since you are here in the right moment. Do you agree for that, SP Singh?
My pleasure. I'm in very casual dressing, but fine, it's good for me, no issue.
Yeah, it's okay. We are all casuals. No issues. Yeah. Open your video. Let us have a look.
One second.
Yeah, that's great.
This is my home turban.
Yeah, this is okay. This is no issues.
Yes.
That's great. So let me ask you one thing. It's a table topic now, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Do you see to believe or believe to see? Do you see to believe or believe to see?
All right. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and thank you, Table Topics Master, for a very, very thought-provoking table topic. Would you see to believe or believe to see? Well, with the experiences of life and how life has been turning for me, I am a kind of a person who would choose this later part. That is, I believe to see, because in that my chances are better. Because I have a very firm belief. I mean, my dearest quote that I always quote in all Toastmaster registrations is, "It's all in the mind." And in the mind, what we have is the belief. So, in a sense, if you want to see something, if you want to be something, if you want to go somewhere, if you want to create something, if you really want to realize something, you start visualizing it in your mind, visualizing it in your dreams. Like, they say you should dream big, you should have a dream. Actually, you should visualize. You should believe that this is possible. Suppose you have to win. Suppose I want to be achieving something. Now, I have not seen it myself, but I must have seen others achieving it. But the mantra or the training that is to be given to your subconscious mind is in a way that you have to see yourself. You have to believe within your mind that you are the one who is going to be there one day. That belief has to be sustained, and that belief creates a visualization, and that visualization strengthens your belief, and it's a cycle that keeps you pushing towards your goal. So by all means, my choice would be believe to see, and that would make me see most of the things that I would like to. Back to you.
Thank you, our area director, Toastmaster SP Singh, for your insights on this. It was really eye-opener one. Anyway, now I think all of them we covered most of them. So back to our TME.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. That was wonderful. I'm going to always remember your word of kismat. You have because now I'm so happy and excited that I have to go and tell people that there is an English word that you should use it. Now, let me invite our general evaluator.
No, I just want to give you the timer feedback.
Yes, please. Sorry, then. Yeah.
Except our first speaker, second speaker, Toastmaster Rafasja. Everyone else is qualified. I don't know about myself.
Yes, you are qualified also.
Thank you.
Great.
So let us vote. Who was the award master today? It's Prabhu, right? Okay, let us vote.
Let us send our
private chat to Prabhu.
Yes, the best private chat to Prabhu Krishnan. Yes.
Somebody's mic is open, I think.
So have you voted for Donald Trump or Biden? So the election is done in America. Today is 5. I think yesterday was the last day.
Yes, the counting is started now already.
Yes, so let's see our award master, our election commissioner, Toastmaster Prabhu has to tell in the end of the meeting whether it's going to be Trump or Biden. Yes, so let's go to the next part of our session, which is basically the evaluation part. So I invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Afasja, to conduct the session.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Now we are reaching to one of the most educative and the better listening part of our regular meeting. Today only we have one evaluator as we have only one prepared speech. Before we start, may I request the timer to give the timing objective.
So thank you, General Evaluator. Uh, the timing rule will be 2 to 3 minutes. At the stroke of second minute, you will have yellow light, yellow background, sorry, green background. And 2 minutes, 30 seconds, the background will be amber. And then 3 minutes, you will have red light. Thank you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, timer. May I request the first speech evaluator to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster India.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening once again, fellow Toastmaster. Today we had icebreaker Javed Miandad doing his first speech for his first level in Pathways. He opened his speech with a beautiful quote: "Wishes don't wash dishes. Stop wishing, start action." What a relevant quote it was to exactly what our Toastmaster Siraj, he started his success story and the rules. So without action, you can't be successful. And this is what he gave us, that idea of what he's talking about. And the way he started and the way he went through was very fantastic. Just to recall his speech, to go back, like he started with his family, and he told that he's coming from a place where there was a communal disturbance, and name was Kadalak, was that?
Kalladka.
Kadalak. Yeah, but
Kalladka.
I request you to mention the state also, because most of these villages were not much famous. So if you mention the state also, it gets more familiar. Anyway, but the way he started his story, that what were his dreams, of becoming, his dream was about helping a community, how he achieved. But before that, he wanted to be a cricketer. He wanted to buy something for him, but that couldn't help him. But there was a kabaddi match which in his school, which made him to do the best of it. Like, just now we had our topic that if you have a brighter side and dull, how you will make it into a brighter side. So this is what I think Mianda took it, that to make kabaddi as his goal. He worked so hard that he became the champion in kabaddi, and later on he became a social worker by going into a community to helps the people over there. It is Hidayah Foundation. And I think the way he presented, is this your first speech? Really, first your speech? I don't think so. Is this your first speech? This is the effect. This is what he achieved it. Like he told that, okay, that people helped him in speaking his skills, and this is what he achieved. So let us all congratulate him for his first speech, and let's see what he can do further. Like what he said also, what legacy do you want to leave? He has given his example. With his story, he has given the example. The only thing that I wanted to tell him, though he introduced himself, he covered all the objectives, to just frame his story. Like suddenly he started with his end of the story, but he also should have started with the studies first, like how his studies, and then how he went into the professional. So this is what he was missing. Otherwise, flow was smooth, everything was the best. And we wish him for his next speech all the best. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, evaluator. As we already completed our speech evaluation, let me request our grammarian to give the grammarian's report.
Thank you, GE, for this. And Toastmaster Mohiddin, I will be giving the one that I have done it from my side. And if you have anything, you can carry on after what I have said. Okay. Uh, for me, I didn't fight. No, I think we are almost like, very much we very much have stopped making mistakes of grammatical mistakes. Because what I have seen is just a few one to name as if it was like if I am achieve, it should be like if I achieve. And then so that I will be charity, it should be I will do charity. Then don't need anyone approved. Should not be don't need anyone approved. Should be like no need for any approval. And word of the day, I think most of them have used the word of the day. Toastmaster Afazia has used Toastmaster Imtiaz, Toastmaster Shahjahan, Toastmaster Imtiaz. And for as our counter, I think Toastmaster Javed has used, as said like 2 times, he has used the filler word ah. And back to Toastmaster Sheikh Khaja Mohiddin, if you have anything to add back to this.
No, thank you. That's fine.
Okay. Then back to GE.
Thank you, grammarian and admin. So let me give my general evaluator's report. Today, we started, the meeting was open almost 8 or 9 minutes before the meeting start. But we were waiting for our fellow Toastmasters, and we could only able to start our meeting after 10 minutes. And we had one guest. This was invited well, even this was introduced by our keynote speaker himself, because he is our club is his mother club. So he introduced the guest to the team, as I think he is his friend. Then coming to the meeting, actually, because of the low attendance, we couldn't complete the roads and people were sharing multiple roads. That's the reason general evaluator, he himself is introducing the R counter. And most of the people, they did multiple roles for the meeting. Other than this, we did everything well. The table topic was fantastic. The topics were relevant and everybody were participated in the table topic. Even our keynote speaker and our area director also invited to participate in the table topics. Overall, the meeting is a great success. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Thank you so much. I think it was, all in all, it was one of the best meetings that we had. I mean, we had experiences. And now, before I go on, let me invite our award master to announce the winners, because I'm very eager to know who is going to win, whether it's Biden or it's Trump. Go ahead, Toastmaster Prabhu.
So, good evening, fellow Toastmasters. And since we had only one prepared speaker and one evaluator, so default, the best speaker award will go to Toastmaster Javed, and the best evaluator award goes to Toastmaster Imtiaz. Having said that, coming to the table topics, I don't know what went wrong, but I have been selected as a best speaker.
Yeah. No, they thought. No, he told to send it to DTM Prabhu. They thought DTM Prabhu is the winner.
That might be the case. Yeah.
No, it is by destiny, by kismat.
Yes.
This is Kismat.
Yeah, I agree with it.
So finally, Trump won the election, so we cannot survive.
And in between, let me just tell you, in between we had a joke master. I think Shahjahan wanted to share something. Let us call upon Shahjahan to DME.
Yes.
I thought I escaped. I was
No, go ahead. If you are prepared, come on, challenge yourself. Go ahead.
it's not prepared, just by what happened to me while getting the license. That's all. That's a small story. So let me start. What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. This is actually, it's not a story. It's an incident happened in my life. Kismet brought me to Saudi Arabia. And after coming here, I came with an Azad visa. So I need to find my job. It's after getting my driving Ikama, the residence permit, while looking for the job, I also decided to go for the driving test to get the driving license. So before getting the job, I tried for the driving license. But I used to drive in India. I have license from India. So before I was very confident. Before going for the test, I was very confident that I can go and get the license. But when I talk this matter to everybody, to my friends, lot of problems, lot of difficulties they told me while going for the license. They will send for a driving test, and it's very difficult to get driving license here in Saudi Arabia. So that is the message I got from my friends. So because of hearing all those things, I also frightened myself. I was afraid how to go to the police, and even I don't know nothing about them. The only thing I know in Arabic when I come to Saudi Arabia is Assalamu alaikum and alaikum assalam. So when I go for the test, I went to Riyadh. My sponsor gave me letter to Riyadh for going the Murur for the driving test. I went Riyadh, and I am of course not very afraid of the police, and I cannot speak in Arabic. So I decided to go to the local people, which pays. They took 2,500 real and they just give the license. I heard like that. So evening I went into Bata in Sharafia, and I went to one of the person who is doing this kind of issuing license. I go to him and I go to his room and I didn't find him there. He went on vacation. So from there, they give me another person's number. When I went to another place, there also I couldn't find him. He was also not available there. While sitting there, desperate, I was thinking what I do. I cannot go for the test and I will not get license. I was thinking like that. So one person came and asked me, oh, "You not driving?" Yeah, yes, I know driving. I used to drive in India. Yes, I used to drive in India, and I used to go all the state, all over the most of the places in our area. So I said, why don't you go straight for testing? Try, just try. You need to pay a big amount, 2,500 real for the license, or if you get it, it's maybe very 100 or 200 real, very low price. So you go and try yourself. If you are going for a test also, they send you to school also, then also it will be 5 days. You can just adjust that one. You will get the license. So I decided to go early morning. I went to the Murur driving area, driving test place in Riyadh. I was alone there. So when I go there, first thing I saw, prepared the papers from outside, the application from outside, and I went inside. There I saw that they are going for the eye test. The first thing is eye test. So once finish the eye test, I saw so many people are running to some places. I don't know where they are running because I am alone. I don't know what to do. I also run with them. So do not know nothing where they are going or what should do. I also run with them. So many people were running. Only few people will be getting there. When I went to go with them, all reaches a small ground there. In that small ground, they said, I thought it's training. Somebody is speaking Arabic or some another language. They said I thought it is a training. So it's good before going for the test, original test, we will get a training. That's we can just keep a round and come back. So it's very good. So I went. My chance came. I get into the car, and simply it's just one round, one small round there, and stop, finish, and go from there. Then they asked me to go to the computer test, and I went to the computer test. It was very simple, and within 10-15 minutes, I finished the computer test and came back to the driving area where the original test is going on with signals, with the road, with everything. Is there one area specifically for a driving test? I went there and stay in the line. I came one by one, this finish, and people are going, and I see there are some are failed, some are win, some it's going on continuously. My chance came. The next person I am. So I was shivering. I don't know what to do. I was totally afraid. So I was not confident to go for the test at that time. I immediately go back again. Again the line, I go back and stand the last person. After that, again it's coming front. I was very afraid, and we are near to the police. Then I came there. Immediately the Salah time came. So again escape. So just two persons are in front of me, and all other people went for Salah. I just stayed there. I don't know what to do. I'm totally afraid. So the car is there. Two cars are there. So one person told me, if you want, just take a test, no problem. The key is inside. Okay, I thought it's better before they come, the police people and those people comes, I'll just have a training and just a trial. I went inside the car. Somebody keep on the wiper. I went inside the car. In India, our car, the wiper is something up and down, right? Here it is turning. So that I don't know. When I on the car, the wiper start working. I don't know how to stop. I just hold everything, and then somebody from outside saw me and said, rotate this one, and I stop the wiper. When I take the car, it's off. Again, going after that and say, stay in the signal to stop in the signal and need to take again, they're also stop, off, the vehicle off. 2-3 times the vehicle off, and I came back. Very difficult. One round, finish and come back, and I was totally finished. I was sure I will not get license. This is not possible here. That person, I think how that person sent me here. I should have paid money and just take the license. It's not possible. Again, everybody came. The trial test started. So I went. I just my position, my chance came, and they checked for my file. It's not there. The file is missing, and I don't know what to do from there. Then he said, he asked me, where is the file? Not here. You finish, test everything like this. You finish? Oh yes, my file was there. Oh, okay, go to building number 3. I went to the building number 3, and they asked me, where did you? I said my name and Ikama. I showed the Ikama. They said, okay, sit there. And again they called me and asked, did you finish your blood test? No, I didn't finish. So go out and have your blood test. It's 30 real at that time. So I went there and finished and blood test and came and gave the paper to him. Okay, sit there. After 2 minutes, he called me Shahjahan. And he, okay, I went there and he take the license and give to me. That is right. I was so afraid. Why they are giving without any test, nothing?
Your kismat.
This is kismat.
They give me license, and I was afraid. If I ask them why you are giving me license, and they will take back. I was thinking like that. They will take back. So I keep silent there. Immediately, without saying anything, I came out, and the outside this Murur place there was some buffet. I went there and said, I got the license, but I didn't have any test or nothing. So I don't know if any problem will come or not. I got the license anyway. He said, did you go to the ground early morning? Yeah, yes, I went to the early morning. Yeah, if you go to there, those who have Indian license, that's a test. Actually, that test was there in that. I was thinking it's a training trial, and that is my test. So from there I passed, and they sent to me for a computer test, and almost it's finished. I was totally afraid, and simply I was standing there in the line. I don't need to stand there. I can go directly and take my license and go. So that
Good one.
was my driving
Good one.
license in Saudi Arabia. Thank you.
You could have made a speech project.
You know, Shahjahan, actually, I am here in Saudi around 20 years. I never drive because I worried there is lot of Shahjahans there driving in the road now.
You know, yes, after getting the license, I have 2 cars, total loss.
Oh no.
I used to say to my friends, the 3rd total loss will be with me.
Come on.
Together.
No, God forbid that.
God forbid, inshallah. Yeah, this one, both accident car was totally damaged. So total loss, car was total loss. So I buy another car.
Okay.
Yes.
Hear me? Yes.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Shahjahan, for that surprising and kismet story that you did.
Kismet story.
Yeah, but you need to relook at your driving skills again, because accidents come 1 or 2 times and we need to learn faster in that, you know. If you want to know more experience, also you check with
Actually, for me, when I drive fast, I will take very care, very conscious. But those 2 accidents were, I was not driving fast. When we are not driving when slowly, we'll check here and there, and it's like that. But once we drive fast, we'll be very concentrated on driving.
Yeah, but this is.
I
Yeah,
drive 200 kilometers speed also here in Saudi Arabia, some places.
you are a challenging man.
So we are ending now.
Just
Yes.
let me, TME, just give me 1 minute.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, let me just share a small tidbits of just to de-stress ourselves. Okay, since we have heard Sajan this one. Once upon a time, a CEO of a large company was giving a speech in front of their juniors. You know, when I was young, I was married, and I was jobless, and I was, selling. At the end of the day, I had only 100 rupees. With this 100 rupees, I bought 2 apples. I bought 2 apples, brought home, I started to polish these apples. And the next day, sold each apple for 75 rupees. So I got 150 rupees. Then I came back and I started to buy a cartoon. And then the juniors were saying, oh, sir, so you started by investing and reinvesting again. You were investing and then you were reinvesting again. He said, no, not like that. In between, my father-in-law died and I got a lot of fortune from him.
No. Okay.
Okay, back to TME.
Yes, that was nice, Samir. Okay, I think we have come to the end of the meeting. Is there anything anybody would like to share so we can close the meeting? And if there's anything that we want to know, yes, definitely we need to relook at our club members and find out, maybe send a survey why they have difficulty to attending the meeting.
Why not? And what about the next meeting? We can have it face to face if there is a possibility.
I think that should be there. I think Toastmaster First also proposed, and he said they are the whole students are accepting. So why don't we all chat through this WhatsApp and agree on a date and time? Or
we can go for coming meeting. Coming meeting, maybe we can fix back on the 18th.
On the 18th, yes. So So, Afaja, can you check 18th is available?
I'll check in the
Yeah, check with the restaurant guy and let us know. Then if you're saying yes, then Toastmaster Samir will propose 18 and say that please confirm you're going to have the booking done in the restaurant. So we can all say yes and then we can all meet. Yeah, that would be a nice thing.
Which place?
The restaurant
Anjapar, yeah.
in Sabain Street. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
By the way, Anjapar, they started business now, huh?
Yeah, they announced it. Yeah. So I think that would be the right place. Yeah, to go there.
So
This-
before you close, just we need to ask Toastmaster Siraj for sharing that presentation and as well as the recording.
Okay.
Sure,
I think Siraj is there. Toastmaster Siraj, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, so if you can share it to, I think that'll be
I'll
wonderful.
share it in the group. Yes.
You'll send it in the group. Okay, that's
Thank you
great.
very much.
So any more comments that we have? So before we close?
Badly, we need to have our Toastmaster Ashraf sir as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
sent a
badly.
message. I'm sorry, I'm not able to attend.
True.
We've been chasing from yesterday and he confirmed he's going to become a listening master. Yeah, a lot of people committed, but yes, at least our members should, keep up their commitment.
True, sir. True.
That is the biggest challenge of comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, people take it easy and then they fall back on their comforts. Yes, Samir, you have anything else?
That's it. We close it and we'll have another 5-minute session, right?
Yes. So officially, I'm going to close this today's meeting, and that's my gavel club. Officially is closed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
One
you.
thing before that, I know Imtiaz certificates have not been received. I just thought about it. I haven't sent it. Let me write to them, Imtiaz, today. But even
Okay, thank you.
my wife was complaining almost 3 months, nothing has come. So Prabhu is suggesting we have to write. So what I'll do, I'll write and copy you. But Prabhu, as the area director, did you receive many complaints of this? Certificates not received?
So that was the story during COVID, sir. But right now they started issuing the certificates and other things.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
especially nowadays they are issuing digital version also. So if you write a mail, first they will send you the digital version itself straight away.
Okay. So Imtiaz, I'll do it today. I mean tomorrow.
Thank you. Okay.
And second thing, Toastmaster Moideen, you have to approve the pathways, this one, huh?
For you, yes.
Projects.
Definitely. You want to do it now? I'm ready also.
No problem. We can, but you have an idea of going through the Club Central and doing it through that.
I've been to the Club Central, but still I don't know how to. I've never done that. So somebody has to tell me. Yeah, you keep continuing. Let me open that Toastmaster. If there's somebody that they wanted to discuss, let's go ahead. Yeah.
Toastmaster Siraj?
Yes, I'm available until you finish.
Yes, we need your inputs of improving our club activities. How can we get members? How could we do more, meaningful meetings?
I think we will keep it for the next meeting when we do our physical, face-to-face meeting. We can have at least 25 minutes to at least 30 minutes discussion on this, because right now it's
okay. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'm your host, so whenever you are done, let me know. I will end the meeting.
No, you can shift back the host to somebody else. No issues now. Now the officially meeting has been closed.
Yeah, I'll make it to you then.
Yeah, make me host, no issues.
Samir, I have opened my this one Toastmasters.
Yeah.
So where to go and approve it so we can finish it.
Yeah, Club Central. Prabhu, sir, can you just guide Toastmaster Moideen on this? Club Central, and then go to the.
One second. Let me open up the things.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much, fellow Toastmasters. I'll see you next time, inshallah.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your visit. Thank you for coming back.
Siraj, one thing I wanted to ask you, we would love to have some more programs. So please let us know if there is something, any kind of seminar training on personal development.
Definitely, definitely. I have many resources. Whenever you are ready, we can do it. We can definitely work on that, inshallah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Siraj.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.